Do you know why trading feels impossible until it doesn't? Well, guess what? About 95% of traders will never become consistently profitable. And it's not because they're lazy, and it's not because they aren't smart, and certainly not because they picked the wrong indicator or strategy. And guess what? Even if some of the smartest people on earth, they will fail at trading. Engineers, doctors, scientists. And these people solve like really difficult problems for a living and only to lose thousands of dollars clicking a mouse while trading. And meanwhile, there's somebody out there quietly opens the chart, takes one trade, closes the laptop after, and repeats the exact same process tomorrow. Same market, same charts, completely different reality. So, what makes him different? And let me tell you this, it's not the strategy, it's all about the perspective. Because trading only feels impossible until you stop treating it like something it was never meant to be. So, you know what? Let's just start with the biggest lie most of us were taught growing up. And so, one of it is trading breaks everything you've been taught. So, listen, from childhood, you've been rewarded for certainty, right? You study harder, you get better grades, you work longer, you earn money, and life teaches us that more effort creates better result, right? But guess what? In trading, it don't work that way. And sometimes you execute your plan perfectly to a T. What happens? You still lose. And other times, sometimes somebody breaks a rule, breaks every rule imaginable out there, and somehow walks away with a profit. And this is why trading feels so unfair. Not because the market is broken, but because your expectations are. And guess what? The market does not reward effort, it rewards execution. And once you realize that, you probably make the same mistake almost every single struggler makes out there. So, when traders lose, their first instinct isn't to simplify things. It's probably to add things. Oh, it's not perfect enough. Let me add another indicator. Let me try another strategy. Maybe another YouTube video, a different mentor, another different Discord group, and or they look for that another secret, right? Why? Because complexity, like trading, feels like progress. Adding more things, learning more things, feels like you're learning something new. Feels like progress. You feel like you're going towards your goal. And guess what? It feels productive. But here's the irony. The irony about this. Every new thing that you add usually takes you further away from consistency. And professional traders don't have more information, they simply have fewer decisions to make. And their process is so clear. Like they can't misunderstand it. But complexity isn't about the biggest problem. You know what? It's just a sign, it's just a symptom. Because the real problem runs much deeper. See, the real enemy isn't losing, it's the needing to be right. Like, you can be profitable and you don't need to be right all the time, right? And this is where most traders quietly destroy themselves and their account. Not because they lose, but because losing hurts their identity. So they move their stop, they average down, they revenge trade, take on bigger sizes, anything. Anything to avoid admitting that they were wrong. And guess what? Professional traders, they don't protect their ego. They don't gotta do that. They protect their capital. It's because they accepted something that most traders will never truly understand. Loses, like their losses, are not evidence that you're a bad trader. They're just evidence. They're just data. that you're participating in probabilities, and that's what trading is. And once you stop trying to always be right, something incredible actually starts to happen. You see, the market doesn't pay prediction. Like, you can't predict things. Yeah, your strategy based on your statistics, if you run them, you probably have an edge, right? But the market don't do that. The market does not pay prediction. It pays discipline. And most beginners spend years trying to predict where price is going. And professionals spend years learning how to respond. And there's a massive, massive difference. You see, prediction is built on certainty and execution is built on probability. One creates anxiety and the other creates freedom. You see, you don't need to know what needs to happen next. You only need to know what you will do. And if it does, that single shift changes everything. Because once you fully understand and accept probability, your behavior starts changing too. Because trading becomes easy when it becomes boring. Like, that's where you need to be. And honestly, like, this might be the hardest thing to accept. But the best traders out there, they're usually bored. Like, this is their job. There's no excitement, no adrenaline, no chasing, no waiting. They're just waiting. They're just watching. They're executing, then waiting again. And the moment trading feels entertaining, you're probably doing way too much. And the moment it feels repetitive, you're probably getting closer. And professionals, they don't chase action, they wait for obvious opportunities. They wait for obvious opportunities. And that's what brings us to the biggest misconception in trading. You see, most people believe that profitable traders have some kind of secret edge, some hidden indicators, some exclusive information, some kind of magical strategy. But I've talked to some trader friends, and I've realized that their greatest advantage isn't technical, it's psychological. One group believes they're paid to predict, and the other knows they're paid to execute. One measures success by today's profit, the other one measures success by today's discipline. Did they follow their rules? Did they follow their plan? One fights uncertainty and the other accepts it. And eventually, the market rewards the trader who stops trying to control it and starts controlling themselves. Because trading never actually became easier. Like, you simply become the kind of person the market was always designed to reward. So the next time you sit in front of your charts, don't ask yourself, hey, how can I make more money today? Instead, ask, did I become a better trader today? Because if you can answer that question consistently, the money eventually follows. Again, the market does not reward the smartest trader. It rewards the most disciplined one. So, master your mind, master the market. All right, we'll see you later.